We've got one of the great rock voices of all time, Lou Gramm, with us. Lou, thanks for calling in today. Great to hear from you.
Good to hear from you.
We're excited to have the Lou Gramm Band in Sugarloaf tomorrow night, Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I heard it's a nice place, too.
It's going to be a great time. Lou, I go back, as a young kid, I grew up in the early 80s growing up. My first exposure to you and the great music that you made with Foreigner was my older brother Frank's cassette of Foreigner records.
Wow.
We played the heck out of records, and then as I got older, I went back and I grabbed the first album and Head Games and Four and Agent Provocateur, all the albums. And you guys, I was a huge fan of you and the band Foreigner throughout all those years, and I finally got to see you in 1992 when you put out that the very best of and beyond. You put out that great collection. You put out some new songs.
Those were fun times, well, let me tell you.
Oh, I tell you played the Military Academy at West Point, and it was one of the best.
Oh, I remember that show.
You remember that?
That was awesome. Yeah.
So much fun, and one of the best live concerts I've ever seen. And I've always been a great fan of Foreigner, and I got to see you on the Mr. Moonlight tour when you played the Beacon Theater in '95 too.
Right. Wow.
So I was fortunate enough, as I grew up, not being able to grow up on the early Foreigner stuff. I was just a young child. I was born in '76. But later on, I finally got to see Foreigner live, and I was so excited. And
you did your catching up, didn't you?
I did, Lou. And I'll tell you, such great shows over the years. And I've also caught you with the Lou Gramm Band. You never disappoint, Lou.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem. We caught you last year. You played the Chance in Poughkeepsie. You came through.
Yep.
How is it playing with your brother? Your brother's still playing in the band?
Yes, he is. Yep. He's a great drummer, and wouldn't be the same without him.
Now, who else you got in the band?
Mike Sterto on guitar, A.D. Zimmer on bass, Andy Knoll on keyboards, and that's it. And myself, my road band.
And it's the same lineup you've had for a while now, Lou, that we've been seeing over the years?
Yeah, it's been lineup at least for 4 years, yep.
Well, that's great. That's great. I want to congratulate you on the autobiography.
Thank you.
Yeah, how long did it take you to put that together, and how did it feel to put that out finally?
It took about a year to put together, and it was very cathartic, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of the things that I wrote that with Scott Petoniak, who's a very well-known sports author.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
and a great experience for you. You were happy to get that out.
Yeah, it was terrific, and it since it's been out, it's been a good feeling. Got nothing but good things to as far as reviews and sales and things like that. So I have a lot of fun signing books at bookstores and stuff. So it's been a big winner all the way around.
For those who haven't picked it up yet, it's a great read. It's Jukebox Hero, My 5 Decades in Rock and Roll, Lou Gramm's autobiography, which came out last year. And also congratulations on you and your former bandmate Mick Jones and Foreigner getting into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. How did that feel?
Oh, that was fantastic. Mick and I got together and spoke actually for the first time in over a decade. And mended some fences, and it was terrific to receive that award with him.
What's your feeling on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Lou? And could you ever see Foreigner being inducted in there? Obviously, well deserved. You should be in there, and it's ridiculous that you're not. But what's your feelings on the Rock Hall?
Well, I honestly don't know what to say. I don't know why we're not in there. And somebody must have the reasons that might be more personal than professional. I can't even hazard a guess. But hopefully, when the time is right, we'll find ourselves among good company.
Yeah, I think it'll happen eventually one day, Lou. And do you see yourself and Mick Jones getting back on stage again performing? I know you did for the Songwriters Hall of Fame, but you think in the future maybe you could see that happening again?
I don't know. I'm glad that we're friends again. I know he's not in the greatest health right now. I wish him the best, and I know he has his own band, and that's terrific, as I have mine. I would love to write some songs and perform with him again, but if that's going to happen, it's out of my hands.
All right. Well, you're very busy with the Lou Gramm Band, of course, and it's always a great show. I've caught you a couple of times. Saturday night, Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center, and always a great set list, Lou. Like I said, you don't disappoint. You're going to cover your Foreigner catalog and, of course, some of your great solo tunes, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yep. With top to bottom, it's a night of hits, and we don't mess with them too much. We enjoy performing them as they were recorded, and I think we interpret them well.
And you're sounding great these days, Lou, I got to say. Sounding great.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great Saturday night in Sugarloaf. Make sure you get your tickets. They are still available. And, Lou, we're actually going to give out a few pairs of tickets right now for some lucky listeners. So
all right.
We will take the first 3 callers. I got a few pair of tickets, 471-WPDH, and we'll hook you up to see Lou and his band. And I'm telling you, being that I've seen them before, the Lou Gramm Band, it is an excellent show. You're going to have a great time. And, Lou, thank you for spending a few minutes with us today on the radio. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.